Mozambique is one of the most vulnerable countries in the world due to various high-intensity hazards such as floods, droughts, and cyclones. The country is also most likely to experience more disasters due to climate change. Plan Mozambique is implementing a project to help youth and children to take an active role in reducing risk in their own communities. Plan Mozambique intends to achieve this aim by working with and through partners to engage with the government structure and the community in Govuro District, Machixe, Inhambane municipalities, and Plan Operational Area of Jangamo in Inhambane Province. The main objectives of this project are For a successful implementation of the project, Plan Mozambique signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the National Institution of Disaster Management, and as a result, ENGC recognized Plan as one of the government's strategic plans on disaster risk management. The memorandum has set grounds for successful implementation of Plan Child-Centered DRR initiative. A project implementation level, a memorandum of understanding was signed with a local youth association named Ajuago, Association of Youth and Friends of Govuro, plan partners for the implementation of the project in Govuro District. Plan's response to youth and child-focused disaster risk reduction in the two municipalities is based on the principle that the disaster risk, child rights, and good government are interlinked. As an effort to ensure active participation of the children in the project, Disaster Management Committee members and children were trained on child participation, child protection, and child rights. Plan Mozambique, with technical support from ENGC and the Ministry of Education through the National Institution for Development of Education, is piloting the teaching of disaster risk reduction issue in the local curriculum. A total of 6 schools are involved with the initiative. Children and youth groups are involved actively engaged in awareness-raising activities, including dissemination of early warning message, hygiene best practice, child rights, child protection, sensitization campaign against domestic violence and child abuse. Posters, leaflets, radio programs, and drama are being used for dissemination of various messages. A total of 10 management committees in equal number of communities in 2 districts and 2 municipalities have been created, trained, and equipped. They are being crucial in community sensitization. In fact, the work of Disaster Management Committee in Govuro is highly commended by local government. A total of 6 youth and children groups from 6 schools have been created, trained, and provided with equipment to help documenting their activities and share with other children. Trained children are involved in hazard mapping and dissemination of disaster risk reduction related message.
Ouvi falar do risco. O que é isso?
Risco é a combinação entre a vulnerabilidade e a ameaça, que afeta uma comunidade sem capacidade de contenção.
Explique bem isso de vulnerabilidade e ameaça.
Vulnerabilidade é a incapacidade que uma comunidade tem de não poder se defender de uma ameaça, enquanto que a ameaça são fenômenos extremos causados por uma força natural ou por ação do homem e que nos põe em perigo, por exemplo, as cheias, ciclones, secas.
With technical support from National Institute for Disaster Management, National Institute for Development of Education, government officers, head of sub-districts, partners, and plant staff have been trained in the disaster risk reduction process, including child participation, child rights, and child protection. Teachers from 6 schools tagged by the project have been trained in disaster risk reduction process and teaching the DRR in the local curriculum. The disaster management committees are made of both men and women, boys and girls. In addition, some of the disaster management committees are led by women. The selection of the women for disaster management committee members to lead the committee has been helping in creating an environment where specific issues affecting women, such as domestic violence, are discussed openly and action to address them are agreed with their male partners. To monitor the project, quarterly review meetings and regular field visits were carried out and used as a platform to review the progress of the project. There is a recognition from the government of a need of child participation in the disaster risk reduction as a way of influencing the behavior in adults. The Ministry of Education and the National Institute of Disaster Management recognize that teaching of disaster risk reduction in the local curriculum can be easily replicated in other schools at a low cost.